What is up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you my WWE Monday Night Raw review. Let's just get started with this one. So with the Battleground pay-per-view this Sunday, the WWE has to shove the network down our throats, so that way people who don't have the network will know that, hey, you gotta check out Battleground. It's actually a huge event. And so they send Cena out there, and Cena pretty much, this was his promo. Network, Battleground, Network, Fatal 4-Way, WWE Heavyweight title, Network, buy it. And then Roman Reigns came out, and he didn't really mention the network or anything, but pretty much what I heard coming from his mouth was Network, Battleground, Fatal 4-Way, Network, buy it. And really this whole opening promo, why they started off with Cena and Reigns, is because the WWE views John Cena and Roman Reigns right now at this time as their top two baby faces. They view these guys as their money makers. They view these guys as, people who probably are interested in the network to buy the network. So they're teasing the fact of, hey, if you get the network and you watch Battleground this Sunday, you could possibly see these two go one-on-one in the middle of the ring during the Fatal 4-Way. So go get your network. Go get Battleground, baby. That's all they were really doing, throwing Cena and Roman Reigns out here. And then out comes Dean Ambrose, cuts a really good promo, says he's starting Operation Screw the Authority, and holy crap, once Dean is like mid-sentence in his promo, you have it where Randy Orton, Kane, and Seth Rollins are back there. Finally, the heels are smart. Let the heels do something smart. Get advantage for the six-man tag later tonight. They start beating the crap out of Dean Ambrose, and then they lay him down on the ground, and it's like, oh my God, will Dean Ambrose be able to compete tonight? But here's my problem with this segment. Even though I felt it was effective and good, and it made the heels actually look pretty heelish and get some heel heat on them, I was just saying, why does John Cena and Roman Reigns don't care about Dean Ambrose? I mean, they didn't even try to run down there or run backstage at the last minute to try to save him. They didn't do shit. They just let Dean Ambrose get his ass kicked, really? And especially the promo segment later on, John Cena's like, just you and me, Roman. No more Dean. We got to do this together. Do you trust me? Do you believe in me? And Roman Reigns is just like, yeah, I believe in you. I mean, even though the Shield are not together anymore, I thought Roman Reigns and Dean were still brothers. Like, they were still best friends. Like, that's Roman Reigns' best friend in the company storyline-wise. That makes no sense to me. Even, like what I would have done is, like, when, Rollins hit his curb stomp, the blackout, whatever they're calling it nowadays, when he hit that finisher, I would have had it where the heels run away because Cena and Roman come and they check up and they care on Reigns. I mean, it makes the baby faces look like douchebags, if you ask me. They're not even helping their friend. I don't know. That's just my problem with the opening segment. But like I said, I felt this opening segment was just here to promote the network, promote Battleground. I mean, hell, you have to promote Battleground. So this segment does get a plus for me because it did involve, all four guys in the Fatal 4-Way. It wasn't too long. I felt some of the talking points were just kind of forced in there. But it was a good opening segment, minus the fact that, the baby faces looked like douchebags at the end of the day. WWE, I know you're trying to build up that Stephanie and Brie Bella feud for SummerSlam, I'm guessing, but change it up. Really? You act like we're supposed to pretend Nikki has no friends, even though you've established that she's friends with most of the Total Divas cast on previous shows on numerous fucking occasions. It's just dumb. And especially because you had Cameron out there. You had Cameron out there during this match. And not even a Naomi appearance. Not even Naomi coming out there to attack Cameron. You guys built up this fucking breakup for nothing then. Just dumb. Well, at least Cameron got to live a dream. She got to team up with one of her idols. Because remember, Cameron's favorite match of all time is Melina versus Alicia Fox. So good for Cameron. It shows that dreams do come true in the WWE. WWE was putting their sweet little hearts out there and trying to get us to care about the IC title battle royal this Sunday at Battleground. They tried their hardest, but let me tell you something. It did not work for me tonight. I'm all for building up the mid-card, and it was cool seeing a bunch of mid-card matches here tonight, but it was just like, to me, I look at half the motherfuckers in this battle royal, and I'm saying, most of these guys, afterwards, they're done with this battle royal. They ain't even going to be worried about the IC title. They ain't going to be trying to get their names into the IC title picture ever again. They're not going to be main players in that mid-card division. Most of them are going to end up on Superstars and main event, and that's the only time we will see these guys. You telling me after this IC title battle royale, Ryback and Curtis Axel are going to be threats to the fucking IC title? You telling me Sin Cara all of a sudden is going to be a main player in the IC title scene? No, get the hell out of here. Like the favorites in this match, Cesaro, he freaking is losing matches. That's how they're building up the favorite to win this match. Pretty much everyone's handpicked winner to win this match. He's losing matches. And he's still the favorite. Like, what? Get the hell out of here. I mean, that's what I'm saying with this IC title battle royal. I mean, you're not building up these mid-card guys to make them interesting. You're not making sure that at least 10 out of the 20 guys in this battle royal are viable options to win. I mean, Del Rio being RVD for the umpteenth time does not help Alberto Del Rio out. Sheamus losing in a cheap fashion to The Miz does not help The Miz out. You just made Sheamus look like, oh, The Miz outsmarted him and shit. You could say that, but holy crap, why can't The Miz look like a dominant heel and hit the skull-crushing finale on Sheamus and show like, hey, he's back. He may be a Hollywood superstar, but this guy can kick some major ass. You're not building up any of these guys to be viable options. Like I said, the favorite, Cesaro, is losing. The favorite. He is the favorite. I guarantee you. You guys make your battleground predictions. How many of you motherfuckers are choosing Cesaro? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are choosing Cesaro, and then it's all the freaking like Dolph Ziggler fans choosing Dolph Ziggler. That's just the bottom line. It's either Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, and maybe Sheamus because people think they're going to unify the belts at fucking Battleground. I'm sorry, WWE. You're not getting me interested in this IC title battle royale whatsoever. The effort and the execution's not there. I don't view 10 of these guys as threats to win the IC title. I just don't care. And a lot of these mid-card matches, yeah, they could have been good matches, but I just couldn't give a crap. And hell, half of Twitter agreed with me. When there was a match going on, everyone's like, who cares about this match? I've seen many tweets where people were just like, Miz versus Sheamus, who cares? Big E versus Cesaro, who cares? RVD versus Del Rio, I'm tuning out. That's not good, WWE. That's not good. Paige had a great point. AJ Lee's hair was looking really, really good today on Monday Night Raw. This is how they're building up their big rubber match at Payback. They're complimenting on each other's looks and hair. Just dumb. Why is it that every time Bray Wyatt feuds with someone, that opponent needs answers of what Bray Wyatt's doing? It just makes me wonder, do people watch the show? Do other wrestlers watch the show at all? Because don't you know what Bray Wyatt's message is by now? How come every single time, WWE, we need to find out Bray Wyatt's answers for doing things? You should already have a set reason of why Bray Wyatt attacks the people he attacks. I understand a lot of you guys love Bray Wyatt on the mic. I completely understand it. I know the WWE probably loves him on the microphone. But the more he talks, the less material he will have down the line. It's better served where you don't always have this guy come out and talk and talk and talk. Maybe have him have a match tonight for fuck's sakes and then cut a short little promo afterwards. Or maybe have Jericho come out and interfere during that match or do something. I swear, man, this Jericho and Wyatt promo, was it solid? Yeah, I thought it was a solid job. And yes, it did a good job getting Bray Wyatt over as a heel, attacking Chris Jericho, who's always going to get a good babyface reaction. Did a good job in that, but it was just like, how come every time Bray Wyatt feuds with someone, that person needs answers? Does no one on the roster watch the fucking show? The Lana and Zeb Coulter stuff I thought was fine tonight. I just felt like the promo could have gone a little bit, short and sweet. What I would have done tonight instead of, having these two going on a back and forth, and I understand why WWE did it. Lana's good on the microphone and Zeb is good on the microphone. So yes, they will be able to give good talking points. It was just felt like too much like, this is America, this is the American way and stuff like that, and this is how Russians think. It's like, okay, whatever. I don't care. What your guys are trying to build up here is like, Swagger versus Rusev. That's what should be the main focus, not all about Russia versus America. Because if I look at the perfect Russian representative to represent Russia in a wrestling match, I don't look at Alexander Rusev and say, oh yeah, Rusev is the perfect guy to represent Russia. I mean, wasn't he originally the Bulgarian brute and he just resides in Russia? And if I look at America, I don't look at Jack Swagger as the perfect American to represent America. That's just my personal opinion on it. He's not the perfect wrestler to represent America. They should have just made this all about like how Rusev is going to destroy Jack Swagger and how Jack Swagger is going to destroy Rusev. Like, that's what they should have done here. Focus on the two competitors, not focus on these two big-ass countries in America and Russia. That's just my thing. I did like the ending where Jack Swagger locked in the Patriot Lock. It shows that, hey, you know what? Jack Swagger, he may be the chance to beat Rusev. He's the guy that could actually beat Rusev. He hurt Rusev with that Patriot Lock. We never really get to see Rusev hurt So that was good stuff there. I really liked the ending to the segment, but otherwise, I was just saying, like, it went on too long, and I felt they were missing some valid points here in this segment. You know, it's sad when one of the best parts to Raw is Sting not even appearing physically on Raw, but in a 2K promo for your fucking video game. That was one of the best parts of Raw. When I heard the chorus of the fucking Crow theme, I was marking the fuck out, baby. You best damn believe I'm pre-ordering 2K15. Getting Sting? Oh, hell yeah. Woo! Ric Flair was so fucking hammered tonight. You could tell he was hitting on Renee Young so fucking hard. I fucking loved Flair tonight, and you know he was force-fed to say, my man John Cena is going to win that WWE Heavyweight title Fatal 4-Way. Woo! You knew he was force-fed. You know what I was hoping for? I was hoping Jay Lethal would come out, and then we would get a woo-off between Jay Lethal and Ric Flair. If you guys haven't seen that promo segment, go watch. Probably one of the best promo segments TNA has ever done. Oh my god, Flair was so hammered. Fucking loved it, man. For any of you guys excited for Chase Bolivar tonight, he is not here, but he says that he will be at the Payback preview and predictions. He will be making some predictions for Payback. I don't know how much free reign I'm giving him there, but if you guys love Chase Bolivar, he has a Twitter now. Yes, Chase Bolivar has a Twitter, so if you're tired of my negative Nancy ass and always me being so mean to the WWE, follow Chase Bolivar on Twitter for all you Bo Dallas lovers and for all you guys that think everything that WWE does is awesome. Remember, link in the description box down below for Chase Bolivar's Twitter. The handicap main event match that became one since Dean Ambrose got injured, as I stated earlier in the review, it was okay, and unfortunately something bad happened. Get well soon, Seth Rollins. I don't know the extent of your injury or how bad it was, but when I saw Seth land down, like, I knew that they messed up the spot right there because I saw Seth land down, and it did not look pretty how he landed. So hopefully Seth Rollins is fine. Get well soon, man. I've been loving your work as of late. But when it came down to it, you know, the main event match, it was just okay. And you knew that Cena and Reigns were not going to eat any pinfalls here or lose. Like, fuck's sakes, they're not going to make their two top baby bases lose to Orton and Kane. Get the fuck out of here. Like, for real. But really, to be honest, everyone took each other's finishers. They're trying to hype up, like, oh, Randy Orton can win, you know, this match at Battleground. Oh, no, Roman Reigns, he's the guy that's going to win. Or is it going to be John Cena? Is it going to be Kane? Like, obviously, you know that the original ending was supposed to be probably something along the same lines, except have Seth Rollins tease a cash-in right there, and then all of a sudden, you know, Dean Ambrose runs out like, ah, like a crazy lunatic, like, oh my god, what will take this man down? How will Seth beat this man at Battleground? And we don't even know if they're going to happen at Battleground. Like I said, get well soon, Seth. But overall, the main event to Raw, decent at best. This was a bad go-home show for the WWE. This does not get me excited for Battleground. And I'll talk more about my thoughts about Battleground when I do my preview and predictions of show about that. But overall, I just felt the WWE did a bad job. It just felt like they were forcing the network down our throats. Like, get the fucking network so you can watch Battleground live this Sunday in Tampa, Florida. Like, I just didn't get excited for it. I mean, especially since Battleground is like a nice-looking card. I mean, if you look at the card for Battleground, it's a nice-looking card, but WWE just seems to not give a shit about it. They're like, oh, I'm fucking cruise control. Let's get to fucking SummerSlam. You know, really the only interesting bits of this Raw were Ric Flair being fucking hammered, Sting in WWE 2K. Obviously, Paul Heyman saying like, oh, yeah, you guys need a plan C, and I didn't even really talk about that in the Raw review because Plan C may become irrelevant since of Seth Rollins' injury. He's no longer Plan B, so Plan B will become Brock Lesnar. Like I predicted so many weeks ago. I just felt this Raw, it just did a poor job. It wasn't a fun watch for me and wasn't an easy watch. Not a really good episode and not a good one to get me excited for Battleground. But what did you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Comment down below your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Did you like this episode? Did you hate this episode? What did you think? Are you excited for Battleground because of this episode? And if you are, why? Make sure you guys give me a follow on Twitter at ChicksOliver68. Check out my website, Chilling with Chase. I'll see you all later. Have yourself a good Monday. Peace.